Okay, let's make sure everything's working. Okay, let's make sure. All right, everything's working and we're ready to go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Malin. Welcome back to the channel. The reason that the last one was kind of abrupt as far as ending the live stream with the Tennessee Titans rebuild is I had to take a phone call from my dad. And normally tonight would actually be a night that y'all would not be getting a gameplay from me at all. But I took the day off from work. I forgot to mention, I did mention like this past week, the last time I streamed that I was going to be off on Wednesday, but I also took today off. So I have like 3-day weekends back to back. Just trying to take time off, just take it easy for a little bit, just do that. But I'm here to pick up the Texas Tech Dynasty. We're in the 2028 season, and we have started this season pretty well. We've started the year 3-0. I'll give you guys a look at what we've done so far up to this point of our season. We went on the road and we won a very, very tough game against Mississippi State. We came back home and we actually beat TCU pretty convincingly by 20 points, and then we had to come back, and then we played another game at home against Arizona State, and we won that game. But, this year, is kind of just still trying to find our identity, per se. Try to figure out, who really are good players, because this is kind of the first year where, we've got some questions, kind of all over the ball. I mean, Will Hammond is still our starting quarterback. This is going to be his last year with us. And he's actually played decently in the first 3 games, I feel like. But, I mean, Cash is not that far behind him at 82 overall. Our running back is still pretty good at lock, and our receivers are okay. But our defense is really, I think, something that kind of like in a lot of seasons lately is going to be the thing that's going to have to keep us afloat and keep us competitive in most games. So we got to take the show on the road to take on Iowa State for another Big 12 another Big 12 conference matchup. And that is our next opponent, going on the road to Ames. Cyclones are 2-1, so going to be tough going up there, but we'll see what we can do. Might be a little bit rusty because I haven't played College Football 26 in about 12 days. So hopefully I'm not too rusty, but don't be surprised if maybe I throw a few interceptions. Definitely trying to do something to take my mind off of, work and everything. I don't want to really go into, what happened at work yesterday, but let's just say it's a day that I don't want to really visit a lot about. Today, I've honestly, when I took today off, I just wanted to take today off just to be able to relax a little bit. If anybody's watching this and is, young and starting to work, you got to take that PTO when you want to, because or else you're going to burn yourself out. I've done that. I feel like at this time last year and the year before that, too much, and I was burned out by the end of the year, like beyond me. So, it's real. Take time off to get it. Anyway, so let's talk about trying to get this dub here on the road in Ames. In real life, my Red Raiders had a pretty impressive win over the Kansas State Wildcats. They won in Manhattan for the first time since 2008. So, yeah, that was pretty impressive. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention something. Hold on a second. I got to show you guys this. So, unfortunately, I forgot to mention, because I actually forgot about this myself, we don't have our top 2 running backs available. We got our starting running back, Alexander Locke, is out multiple weeks with a broken hand, and Green, our backup running back, suffered a broken collarbone. Green, I think, got hurt in game 2. Locke got hurt last week. And Locke has been injury-prone despite how good of a running back he has been. He has been injury-prone in his first few seasons. So that is concerning to me when I look at the longevity. So it's really got to be kind of relying on the passing game. But fortunately, Will Hammond gets his first completion there, a great pass to Stone. So our offense is not going to be at full strength for multiple weeks, which is very concerning to me, because relying on Will Hammond to win games is definitely not something I want to rely on solely, because I feel like if we have a balanced attack and a good running game, it takes pressure off of him. Now, the running back we have that is now going to be our starter for a little while, Blunt, actually has played pretty decent, but he's still a freshman. And he's still learning as he goes. So it's one of those. All right, so we end up just short of the markers, and you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice here. We'll go for it on 4th and 1. And we power forward and we get it. Awesome. Great job, Blunt. I don't think he's related to LeGarrette Blunt, but I could.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much.
I had to kind of dodge that guy to get. I was trying to, hit Blunt out of the backfield, but he got held up on the offensive lineman. That's who I was trying to hit out of the flat. But that wasn't okay.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down.
And getting up
to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Punt on the first drive.
Team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Punt on our first drive, not ideal. It's going to be tough sledding without Locke as our running back. I mean, he won the Running Back of the Year award last year as a freshman, and he really was the main component of our offense. Our running game, has been very good ever since we've started this week. We've been blessed to have some good running backs. And, defensively, with the exception of that run play, we've been doing okay. But I just got to wonder, how well can the defense pick up the offense going to play some forward.
Here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And, I'm not opposed to benching Hammond again. I did it at the end of the season, but we get an interception. We get a nice little run back after that. I timed that perfectly. Great interception right there. So the defense comes up with a big turnover for us. Very good stuff.
That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop.
I mean, Blunt's solid, but Locke just has an extra gear to it. I actually redshirted one of our freshman running backs, but I had to burn his red shirt because we lost 2 of our running backs, and our depth was just very, very small now. I mean, we only have basically 2 active running backs right now, which is very concerning when you consider that wear and tear is something that happens a lot in this game, so your backs are going to get tired. But we just have to roll with it. Last week, we had basically our fullback, which is actually in the game right now, Eskin as the main guy. And in blocking situations, he's still going to be in there, but we activated that other running back, so we have at least one other actual halfback that's active until we get both Locke and the other guy back.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can
it's 3rd and 8.
or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Fires to the wide out.
Almost through.
Another incompletion.
Well, I don't want to pass the field goal, so let's kick.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power.
That's not good.
6-yarder from the left.
And it isn't.
What a disappointment. No
Kicking in this game is tough. I've been okay with field goals this season so far, but just okay is not good.
I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
We get a sack. Let's go. Good job, Suggs. And that's the end of the first quarter. Other than the interception, pretty tough sledding right here, especially with both of our top running backs out. I don't know where we're going to find a spark in the running game, but it's got to be with Blunt for multiple weeks. And I really don't know when Locke and our other running back are going to be healthy. It just is multiple weeks. It doesn't give me like a time frame. So I'm kind of wondering, like, are they going to be ready like in 5 weeks? 6 weeks? Is it going to be not until like bowl season that we get both of those guys back? I mean, there's significant injuries. The second guy had a broken collarbone. So, I mean, yeah. And I think it was probably because we just ran them too much in the first 2 games of the season. But I don't feel like that should be a major problem. that shouldn't cause, like, significant injury, like, immediately. But then again, the wear and tear features, you know, maybe it's different with players. We get another sack. We get Ezekiel coming in there. We force a punt. All right, defense. So far, y'all are doing your thing. Y'all are doing your thing on your side of the ball. But offensively, we got to get a drive going. We just got to get on the board. I'll take a field goal at this point. McKenna not really creating any sparks. I mean, he's a 5-star freshman receiver that we recruited, but so far he hasn't really had that explosive big play.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it. That's
your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about physically.
Come on, McKenna. Thank you, McKenna. Finally made a big play for us on offense. There we go. That's my 5-star wide receiver. Nice job.
Big play for this offense. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but
oh, there we go, Blunt. Picks up a first down. Let's go. I like our offensive line when it comes to run blocking, though. So having Blunt as the main guy for the next several weeks is encouraging when, I see runs continuing like this. Because he had success with the run even when he had to play last week for us to win that game against Arizona State. And that game was in overtime, too. So that was tough sledding. But still, to lose Locke was a crusher.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for
Stone, please catch that. Thank you, sir. Get in the end zone, touchdown, Stone. Let's go, on the board. I was a little bit worried because I felt like I threw that one a little bit low when I was throwing with Hammond, but it wasn't, and it's a touchdown. On the board, here with 3:14 to go in there.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Let's get back out there.
It's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times,
stay at it.
Passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Switch to the wrong guy.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Caught in the backfield, it's McKenzie.
Good wrap up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh, we almost got there for the sack. I think that was Suggs again. Almost got there.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster. You're seeing it here.
It's never fun to go against that.
It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him.
Oh, great wrap up right there.
This is basically like
a
check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and
third down and 8.
Keep this drive going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Owens here on the outside.
Wants to pass.
Couldn't get off the block.
Good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. First half.
The give out of the gun.
Oh man. Cash us with a big running play. Well, they're at least huddling up, so at least give them time to set up for the defense.
Now back to work. Off play action on first down.
It's wide open. Ohio State ties it up there. Suggs, abdominal tear. Well, at least we got Darius Washington still. Goodness gracious. Suggs is playing well today, too. Another one bites the dust as far as injuries. Man, this season, it's going to be tough to tell you one thing. I mean, we might be 3-0 right now, but with all the injuries we have, and then again, last season we fell off. We went like 7-5, and actually got a good return right there. We went 7-5. We got killed in the bowl game with Cash starting his first official game quarterback for us. It's the first action he had seen like really all season. It was the last game of the regular season and bowl game. So.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the stick.
I'm going to call my first timeout.
The offense quickly.
If we can just get in field goal range.
These plays are really, really simple.
Get the lead.
Easy to run. I like it. Just
that'd be nice.
Drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Great catch. There we go.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Throw Hammond. There we go. Another first down picked up.
31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Unloads to the
another completion. It's called timeout. Second timeout.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them.
Oh, come on, catch that.
Oh. Sit back in zone and get some
almost had it.
Nowadays.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their
still taking some
rhythm
shots
in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
that was just ill-advised. Triple coverage. Officially blew the chance for the field.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their time. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And
they're not calling timeouts. They're going to waste the half.
That ball got INT.
Well, they also get the ball to start the second half, so you can see why they're not really rushing it very much. All right, well, we blew a chance for a field goal at the end of the half, which honestly is typical me, typical Hammond, everything. But we're still tied at 7.
I
think during this live stream I'm just going to play 3 games. That's the plan for right now, just letting y'all know. Still, that was a good, first touchdown throw by Hammond. That corner kind of bit. Didn't really see Stone when he turned upfield, and he made a nice play. That's our number 1 receiver as far as overall rating is concerned. So, but quarterback play is another big impact. And Hammond just, it was the same deal as in the last Dynasty with College Bowl 25. His overall just didn't go up. It really didn't get up to the high 80s or anything like that. It might have gotten up to maybe like 85 during his final season in the other Dynasty, but in this one, if this is last year and he's only going to get up to like 80, 83, 84, and that's not too great as far as elite quarterback.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play.
Now then again, I'm making bad decisions throwing the football and all that too. I mean, I just threw a freaking ball into triple coverage last possession. And we get another sack though from Bowens. And that's our 3rd sack of the game. So Bowens defense still eating out here. Even though we let up that touchdown on the other drive, still able to slow him down and give ourselves a chance to take the lead.
He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
I just had to throw that quickly because that defense was closing in. Yeah, see? Hammond's freaking on the ground. I had to throw it. I had to get rid of the ball.
Find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him because they felt coming into the game if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Picked up 3 yards on
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield is Hammond. Hauls it in.
Wow, that was a tough. That was not the best throw I could have made right there. I'm gonna admit. I thought for sure that was an interception, but Stone just got it. You know what? No. Every time I try to change the play, somebody false starts. So you know what? I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna stick with the zone play. It actually worked. A little bit surprised. All right, let's not get away from running the football. Let's not give up on that. Just.
They'll give it to him again.
There we go, Blunt.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
Stone. Okay, that was a tough throw, but he still caught it.
They bring him down, but not
Stone makes those tough catches sometimes.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Let's spend time on these running plays. At least we're getting like positive yardage to make it a little bit easier. Sometimes we only pick up 3% to get there, so even something to be desired.
Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete.
Didn't lead him very well.
He stopped about 2 yards short.
Coach saying go for it.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles.
Turner, great catch on the out route, man. Good throw by him. I just had to get that thing away quickly. Let him catch.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in.
One got smacked.
Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, come on, man. Touchdown, Tyson Turner. Touchdown pass number 2 for him. Nice. Right at the time. I just barely got enough time to throw that ball. Every big play I'm making, I feel like I'm 1 second away, inches away from potentially a sack or a bad play. So it's just one of those type of games. Everything comes down to inches.
Knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play. Just like he did right there for 6 points.
Works ahead
Get too far.
They'll stop him at the 27.
They're going with the spread no huddle.
Moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense holds
No gain on that.
No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Incomplete. Make him punt it again. Good job, defense. That's what we needed.
The Cyclones will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield.
That was a decent return by him.
Perfect example of not settling.
Blocking's been a little bit better in this game than the return, but I mean, not anything too spectacular. At least those returns have been a little bit more successful as opposed to getting no yards on any return. Once, you know, it's taken a lot just to get up to 50 yards, but it's been enough to move the chains. But, you know, fortunately our passing game has stepped it up a little bit in this one. Hammond's doing okay, despite the interception I threw. He's doing okay.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
All right, up 14-7 going in the 4th quarter. We got a 4th down and 5 here, and we should just punt it. That's what we're going to do.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return.
All right, they don't get very far on that return, so that was a good effort. Stop him.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the shotgun, the handoff.
Oh, man, we just completely played the pass. Didn't even count for the run.
After the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing.
Oh, great tackle, man. Ezekiel, heck of a play, man. Read that like a book. Beautiful.
Way to go to pick up the first down.
Delay a game. Yep, delay a game on the offense. That happens, you know, on occasion. But yeah, delay a game on Iowa State.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
2nd and 19. Okay, guys, we gotta hold firm.
Back to pass. Under fire. Quickly complete.
That was not what I wanted. 12-yard pass back in 30 man.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
We get another sack from Bowens. Let's go. 4th down off the field. Good job, defense. Gave up a little bit of ground, but ultimately stopped them in the end. We've gotten key sacks on big drives on defense in this game. That's really been the story for us on that side of the ball. Well, we got the interception early, too. That helps, but the sacks are real drive killers, and we always seem to get sacks at decent times, you know, be able to, you know, it's not pretty, but defensively, if they're going to keep playing like this, we're going to be in okay shape. We'll be okay. 5 minutes left. I'd like us to go on this long drive to really wind down some of the rest of this clock. Here we go, Blunt. 1st down. That's what we just need to pick up some first downs here, key first downs. Looks like Hendricks is getting a little bit. He's hurt some ribs.
Good work up front.
Injuries just keep mounting.
On the ground, and now they'll go back to work.
Go McKenna, 5-star receiver making 5-star plays. Okay, Hendricks, bruised ribs, will return soon. I'll substitute Cash Cleveland for now. He can come in when he's ready.
That you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
To the air. It's Hammond. Got a man. It's
just took the safe route there. It's getting 3 yards, so I'm not going to. Oh, good blocking on the outside O-line. Great job. The left tackle just got his block on that guy. If he doesn't, that might be only a gain of 1 yard or a loss of a yard or 2. Counter play works. Another first down. 84 yards on the ground for Blunt today. I mean, these backups are capable of doing okay. You know what? Let's feed the kid. Let's feed the freshman.
Hangs on to the football like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock.
Hendricks banged up again. Came back. He's hurt.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now try to pound their way in. And this defense,
Iowa State's burning first. If we score here, I think we might be able to put the game away. Bruised forearm will not return. Okay, well that doesn't sound like too bad. At least they didn't say anything was broken.
What did they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get in. It's like at the half-yard line.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there.
Let's get serious about playing this thing.
He's looking over the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
He's not going to get
God,
So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover.
Safety.
You just can't.
That's okay, though. Wow.
They did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Okay, now this thing's out of reach. That was a heck of a job by the defense to get into the backfield. That was great penetration. That was a heck of a job by the D-line. Defense just saves us so many times, does so many good things. All right, now we've got a 9-point lead. Got the ball back. Now we can just kind of grind this thing and really get this game kind of over with. They don't have any timeouts left. The 2-minute timeout. We're up by 9. We just need to get a few more first downs. I mean, it's already a 2-possession game. It's a 9-point game. It's not an 8.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond.
Pretty much out of reach here, but let's try to finish it.
Missed his receiver there. It's
well, last thing you want to do is stop the clock. That wasn't.
And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this third.
Actually got the backup fullback stand, Eskin, who doesn't have a lot of speed, but he does pick up the first down. Now we can just take a knee.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
So was it pretty? No, not at all. But we made enough plays when we had to. I mean, Will Hammond didn't do that bad. I did throw the interception with him at the end of the half, which was really just kind of me being a little bit too greedy and selfish, you want to call it that. But he threw 2 touchdowns, went for, I think, at least over 250 yards. We made some clutch throws when we had to. The running game was okay with Blunt. I know we didn't have 100 yards. He would have had a touchdown if the offensive line would have pushed forward 1 yard. But we were also dealing with some injuries. We had, like, Holton Hendricks had to be taken out of this game a few times. And, yeah, that wasn't good. So Hammond only had 193 yards. But, hey, 69% push percentage. It's not that bad. 2 touchdowns. Some of the receivers like McKenna, Stone, they made some big plays for us today. I think that really helped, just move the chains and, keep us in position to win this game.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sorry, guys, I had to stop talking for a little bit because I was checking to make sure everything was okay. Whenever it's buffering and I'm looking at my computer, I think that, I'm about to lose connection or something. Because that does happen. I have streams crash, like, on occasion. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens sometimes. And we get a commitment on top of that. 2-star left guard Enrique Slaughter from Missouri City, Texas. That's a nice name for an offensive lineman. Looks like, I'll let this screen just finish its thing. Looks like, as far as recruiting, we're number 1 for a bunch of kids. But it looks like we did lose out on a couple of players, but so far it looks like recruiting is already getting a little bit of steam. I'll have to take a look. I'm pretty sure that kid is our first commit of the class. I think he is. Probably is. A lot of these guys have locked us out, so unfortunate, but hey, we'll get some of those scholarships back and be able to use some. So, yeah, Slaughter is our first commit of the 2029 recruiting class. So, Enrique Slaughter, welcome to Lubbock. You are going to be part of our squad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look now at what we need based on kind of what we lost. Quarterbacks. We're 4th for this guy, Jabu Phoenix. It's a weird way to spell Phoenix, but okay. Looks like we could add a receiver to the board. Do any of these guys have us any interest at all? Not a lot of them, but we'll see about this Alex Crow guy. All right, outside linebackers. This kid has us 9th, but maybe we can offer him scholarship and kind of maybe talk him into that. Okay, we still need to fill. We can still fill our board. This Mike linebacker, 4 stars. Okay, are there any positions that we don't have any kids recruited at? It's not looking like it, but we can still add more kids. We have like 3 recruiting spots we can fill as far as the board is concerned. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to any, and let's see if there's anybody who is like on the main part of the board who we don't have on the list. This free safety doesn't look too bad. He's got us listed at 9th, but we'll go ahead and put him on. This kid, he's an athlete, and he has us listed at 8th. I don't know whose position, but we're going to go ahead and add him. Is there anybody that's got us like higher? Some of these kids have us a little bit higher. This kid has a 7th. He's a 4-star free safety, so yeah, let's add him. Trying to kind of, add some kids to the board who are legitimately interested. Okay, this quarterback we just added to the board, he's got us in the top 5. Definitely going to want to go ahead and put some points towards him for sure. Let's go ahead and scout him. Let's offer him a scholarship. I do want to take a look at who is ready for a visit because we only have 15 hours we can spend right now, and I want to get some of the kids who are ready for a visit. Okay. It looks like also a lot of these guys have us number 1 on their list. So let's see. Who's kind of like biggest? Okay, this guy, Crane. He is ready for a visit. Let's get him here against Baylor for a visit then. We've got 15 hours still left. It looks like, or no, we got 15 left. Okay, this guy, President. Oh, wait, I forgot to do the, oh, man. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Schedule visits, Baylor, and athletic facilities. Let's do that. Okay, so now we're down to officially 5. All right. Let me, did we offer this kid a scholarship? Okay, no, we didn't, but we're way below on this list. We got a better chance of landing Phoenix instead of Hyman. Okay, what about running backs? Well, these 3 guys have us already at number 1. This guy's you got Brutus. He's a 5-star. We got 2 4-stars that have us pretty high. Even the fullback, he's a 3-star guy. He's got us pretty high. We don't have a scholarship. Well, we have a scholarship already offered for him. What about these receivers? Well, Cave, I think, is the best we have a chance of landing as of right now. None of those guys really look like we're too high on their boards. None of them are even showing us like in their top 5. So that's kind of discouraging me from going in too hard on them. One scholarship offer, okay. This guy Haskins, 3-star defensive tackle. He has us 5th. Let's go ahead and offer a scholarship to him. Maybe see if that helps us out a little bit. Okay, so we've got some guys. So we got some kids coming. So we got 1 kid coming for sure for the Baylor game, which I think is in a couple of weeks. Let me take a look at our schedule and see when we play Baylor. It might be after the Arizona game. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's next week. Okay, so it'll be after the Arizona game. We got 2. We just played the Iowa State game on the road. We got another game on the road, and we're back home against Baylor. Okay, so that's what we've got in the near future for us. I mean, we're 4-0, and despite the injuries that we have at running back, more specifically, in the Big 12, we're undefeated at 4-0, and we're 3-0 in the conference. So we're in pretty good shape. BYU is undefeated in the conference, but they're only 2-1. Kansas is 2-1. The only other Big 12, there's a few big teams. So Oklahoma State, UCF are the only 2 teams that are undefeated in the Big 12. But a lot of them haven't played as many games. Well, actually, I should take that back. They have. But we're the only 4-0 team in the Big 12. So I guess we're below BYU because maybe we haven't scored as many points as them. I don't know, which is, a decent fact. I mean, our offense has been pretty stagnant so far. Okay, well, we've got to go on the road once again. We got Arizona. Going to play the Wildcats this week. Let's see what uniforms I want to go with. Let's go with maybe the What about the white, yeah, the white Mahomes alternates. By the way, I think even though that in real life Texas Tech is going to play BYU at 11 o'clock for the big college game day game, I think based on some of the videos and pictures that I've seen, it looks like they're actually going to wear the white uniforms for the home game because they're the Mahomes uniforms. And last year they wore the gray ones for I'm pretty sure they played Colorado around this time last year. I mean, that was a big game. That was a game that Texas Tech probably, would have had a chance to win if Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders didn't exist. But Tech doesn't even play Colorado this year, so we don't even get a chance at our revenge. But it is what it is. But we got the Mahomes galvanized uniforms on. We're 4-0. Arizona's 2-2. Still going to be a tough road test for us. I mean, every game in the Big 12, as far as I'm concerned, is tough. So, yeah, but 2-2, 4-0. We win this game. Maybe we can start to look at possible cracking the top 25. We haven't been in the top 25 since we lost out on being ranked in the middle of the season last year when we started going on that really bad losing streak. Well, Hammond's coming off, I think, probably his best game of the season. I mean, even though we did throw an interception, but he threw 2 touchdown passes. And I feel like we're just going to have to kind of, not be afraid to throw it. We're going to have to not be afraid to do that. Despite the fact that I want to use our running game to the best that we can, even if it is one, not our starter blocking. But good teams find a way to overcome these things and win games. So that's what we're trying to do out here. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible idea. I should have seen that guy. That linebacker was just waiting.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking
deep pass and I hit Stone. Oh my goodness, it was perfect. Go Stone, go! Oh, he's not in the end zone, but still a 74-yard pass. Let's go. Great start through the air for Hammond. And that's a confidence throw there, 5-6.
Being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Got it back on 2nd and goal.
Into the end zone, first touchdown of the game. Let's go. That was a heck of a throw by Hammond.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going
perfect
into
also
games.
by Stone. If he just had a little bit more speed, I think he would have been able to get away from that corner in his chase.
On the opening drive by the offense.
But still, a 74-yard pass is still a 74-yard pass.
And run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game.
George McIntyre is their quarterback. He's a junior from Franklin, Tennessee. That is their spotlight player, their leader of the offense. Got to deal with him today.
He can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot...
Oh my God, I thought I played that just perfectly, and instead it's a one-play drive touchdown. Oh, goodness me. Man, I was hanging with that.
And the defense lets the big tight end.
That was a freaking tight end.
You could see it. When he
Just
saw his tight
went
end
up and got that ball.
he knew he had to throw it up in the air
And
let him go make a play.
He
does it. Big play for this
in for a tough one today. Even though our defensive line is rock solid and our linebackers pretty good, our DBs, they can choose when they want to be suspect, and they can choose when they actually want to lock down guys. Last week they locked guys down, and already they're giving up the big plays. So see what kind of defensive backfield we get today. Decent run by one on 1st down, pick up first.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Trying play action. Here's the pressure.
Just got it off to the tight end. Way to hang in there, Hammond. Way to hang in there, man.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the
As many hits as Hammond takes, he hasn't been banged up at all during his career, which is pretty surprising, but it is refreshing, you know, for the quarterback to stay healthy. Lord knows in real life, Texas Tech can't get that. By the way, in real life, I really hope Hammond is going to recover from that torn ACL he suffered against Oklahoma State last week. That was just a brutal thing to have happen to him. You know, I mean, he's the future next year when Morgan's gone. Oh, another great pass. Touchdown. Another throw by Hammond on the money. Nice.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch.
That lead back just as quick as we gave it up.
And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection.
Hey, one thing, we're scoring pretty early here in this game. Our offense has just been stagnant, struggling. Like, hey, you know, we don't have our starting running back, so can't be afraid to throw this thing. Look like the old Texas Tech room. Throw the ball all over the place. Alright, man. Okay, we're at least even go for a touchdown.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Alright, there we go. That's it. First decent stop.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top.
Almost got a sack, but still, hit the quarterback as he threw it. Thought maybe they might get us for roughing the passer there, but you can call it. Because that usually happens.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, man. Got burned again by this freaking tight end. Who is this guy? Kellen Ford. He has 133 yards already through the air. This is definitely the most passing yards we've given up to one receiver all this season. Probably this whole dynasty.
Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Oh, man, our defensive tackle had a chance to make the play right there, and he just stood there. All right, into the first quarter. Arizona State's trying to even up the score. We got to get in a shooting match. I wasn't prepared for it. That's the thing. Both QBs are, at least our quarterback's playing better than he has at the beginning of the year, so just got to keep up with him, Hammond. We have to keep up with him. They get the ball to start the second half too, so I mean, we gotta keep the pressure on him. Can't have too many empty drives. All right, he's short by a yard. I mean, even if they don't get a yard, they're gonna go for it probably. And it's another wide open. And 82 and 87, those are guys who are killing us.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
All right.
For a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. All State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Muncie had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
Throws to the wideout.
Good throw, Hammond. That was on the money.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Got his man on the right.
Here we go. Our fullback getting it nice. It's like they just kind of lost track of him there. Good play.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout.
We caught that? Nice job, Turner. Way to hold on to that football.
He's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down.
That halfback angle route with Blunt. That route can be pretty cheesy at times. If you got a running back that has got decent hands and just enough speed to create some separation there. So
how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He's got him.
All right.
And they get to him.
5-yard kick up through the air. Take that.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere.
Where do we go there?
At the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Oh.
They're working that left side.
Just got it to the tight end. Nice job. Nice job, Will.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Looking to buy time.
Running Hammond. And Hammond walks into the end zone for 6. Nice. Didn't know if he was going to be able to get there, but was just trying to kind of get past the line and get a clear alley to run through. And sure enough, there it was. Another touchdown, 21 points on the board. Got to keep the pressure on the Wildcats. But they got 2 minutes to answer. I mean, and it's kind of a critical drive, actually, because if they answer, they're going to get the ball also to start the second half. So defense is the first drive where I really kind of need you to step up and make a play. Hey, there we go. That's a start. 2-minute timeout. I'm surprised they ran it there, but...
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Okay.
Sends it back in motion. Second down. They'll go to the air. Fires left.
Interception. Let's go. Perfect timing. What a play. Who was that? Braxton Harris. I think that's the first interception of his career. What a time to do it. I mean, it's not like the most critical point of the game, but early, that's critical. That's huge.
Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen.
I'm not going to go too fast here. I mean, I feel like I can still run it a little bit.
And how about that play by that giant?
Lord knows I don't want Arizona State to have the ball again just as quick as we got it back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot
35.
That's a great example of a defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the
got all 3 timeouts left.
Down he went, not picking up the first.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. It's complete.
Perfect catch. Timeout.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this.
Oh, go Stone, go! Touchdown, Leighton Stone! Wow. Did not think that underneath route was going to work, but looked like everybody on defense was running in quicksand, and Stone just blew by everybody. What a play. We take advantage of the interception by Harris. We get in the end zone.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off,
Up by 2
important for
touchdowns.
the defense to shut them down here.
And we took a lot of time off the clock, too, so Arizona State doesn't have much time to answer, although they have all 3 of their timeouts.
To the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp.
Our DB tried to knock it down, but he didn't time it well.
There as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh.
And the defense making a play, getting
Good coverage there, though.
Plenty of work to do here.
Probably had a chance to pick that if turned around a little bit quicker, but still an incomplete pass. We'll take it.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp.
She dunked down and
Brought down quickly. Minimal gain
going
there.
quickly. They only got 1 timeout left, but I'm not going.
try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's sharp. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the
And that'll do it for the first half. We are up 28-14. Took advantage of an interception late in the half. Got another touchdown pass. Will Hammond has I believe, 2 touchdown passes. Yeah, 2 touchdown passes. He has 1 rushing, and we have a rushing touchdown with Blunt that we got earlier in the game. So far, hey, complimentary football. That was the last touchdown we scored. Everybody else was covered, though. I mean, I felt like Stone was going to get open. I just didn't know that it was going to be a clear alley to get in the end zone after he caught that ball. So that was very surprising. But here we are at 28-14. Oh, there's still a holder half to play. But I'm feeling confident in our offense for this game. Feeling okay now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third.
And we get another interception by one of the linebackers. Let's go. First play of the second half. Kevin Potivas, one of our young linebackers, making a big interception right there. We have 2 picks on the night.
On the run, it's Blunt.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about
step out of bounds,
creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And the Red Raiders.
Last 2 games, Stone is played pretty well. He's looking like our number 1 receiver. 1 yard short. I don't trust our kicker. More importantly, my thumb skipped, so rolling the dice. And that worked. 4th and 1, go for it.
As he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Snagged in the middle.
Are you kidding? Pick it up. Okay, thank you, Stone. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, that could have that could have been a disaster. A big time disaster. Holy Christmas.
To the air on first down.
Okay. You know what?
And that is a huge play for the defense.
It's just a sack. It's okay. I'd rather get that than throw an interception.
Creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Turner open. Just got open. Picks up first. First and goal.
The plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
And Blunt walks in for another touchdown.
These guys are really
beautiful.
Their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, we got a 3-touchdown lead over Arizona. This is not what I was expecting, to be honest. I mean, they are 2-2, but it's still early in the season. Every team has a chance to change their identity every week. But our defense, though, the interceptions. We haven't really been getting turnovers like that in the first few games of the season. I mean, on defense, we've been, getting sacks. We've been stopping the other team a lot, but we're not getting, those big turnovers and those interceptions that we've gotten today. Those have been absolutely key for us to be able to build up this lead.
Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are
really taking this crowd out of it, too. They're not nearly as loud as they were in the first quarter. Well, that's a good thing.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's shot.
Although 87 and 82 are still kind of eating us alive. This quarterback is still playing pretty well. This is definitely the toughest QB competition we faced all season so far. But
looking downfield on first down. It's complete.
And the slant route, you got to put
This
that
is a 3-touchdown lead.
in a hurry, so you can create a little bit of separation from that
Into the
quarterback.
third quarter too. We only got one quarter left.
Plucking that football, pulling it in.
From the gun, the running back has it. There to make the tackle.
All right. Third quarter. Took advantage of another turnover and got another touchdown out of it. Hammond, 274 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 90% completion percentage, but more importantly, that goose egg. No interceptions so far.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with the first
Arizona does have a decent drive going.
Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass.
Almost got a sack, but short completion.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal.
Incomplete. Good job, defense. Way to play that. All right, well, I'm not surprised they're going for it. This game is still in reach. Technically, it's not completely done yet.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
He's short.
Got it in the middle. It's Ford. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Kidding me?
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating.
I will say, I'm not going to challenge that. It's not worth it.
The inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's not a score.
He'll lose a yard.
Whatever. I can tolerate giving up the first down.
Put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
It looked like he was short. You guys saw it. You guys saw what I was saying.
Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a
There was nobody to cover that running back, though, but hey, he made the stupid decision of stepping out of bounds close to the line. So, incomplete. Good deflection right there. Good defense. All right. So we got another 4th down coming up for them. Let's see if we can get them off the field this time. Really tight coverage by that linebacker right there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Give us that ball back. Great job, D. Way to step it up, shut him down.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'm actually going to go to the run. I don't want to risk letting him back in this thing like that. We're going ice cold on offense. We've been pretty good on offense all day. I don't want to go cold now.
I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
To throw, it's Hammond. Grab near the marker, it's Leon.
Here we go, Leon, our tight end, rumbling, stumbling past me. 310 yards now for him. This is one of his best games he's played in his whole career. Good confidence booster for him. It really is.
Position, and here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Oh, great. Tyson Turner just shoving guys off.
At the 28, it's first down. The Red Raiders are on the move.
All right, 2-minute timeout. We're basically churning up clock at this point. We're just going to go conservative, run the football, and get out of here.
Now on first down from the 28.
And whilst I've called a touch pass, though, these are always... this time it works beautifully. Leighton Stone all the way inside the 5. And it technically counts as a pass by hand, so his stats, adding stats.
Motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Perfect screen pass. Fullback walks into the end zone, touchdown.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice.
Give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
42-14 4. Yeah, time for you students to head home.
They count for postseason awards, so I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
It's one of those days on offense where everything works. Running, didn't really run the football particularly well today, but our passing game today was on fire. Hammond was in his bag, for sure. No question about that. It's very refreshing to see because, like I said, with our top running back being out, even our second best running back, that's going to make things tough for the next several weeks. And I mean, with all the injuries that we have to our backfield, still being able to start the season at 5-0 is huge, absolutely huge. Well, that doesn't matter that they picked it up. Clock hit 0. We win 42-14 on the road. We really started to dominate from the second quarter on. We got that interception that led to a touchdown at the end of the half to double our lead. 355 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns for Will Hammond. He also had 1 on the ground. So today was his day, big time. He really made some nice plays.
As a player, you just love being in such great rhythm.
It really started with that 74-yard pass right off the bat to Stone that led to the first touchdown by Blunt. I feel like that really just gave us a spark on offense. It was absolutely huge. And good for Hammond, too, because, I need him playing with some confidence right now. So that was a good look. We've got Baylor next week, and we got some recruits coming. I want to see who else is ready for a visit. Oh, we got, speaking of recruits, we got to commit a 3-star defensive tackle, Julius Gentry from Dallas, Texas. So we got our second commit of the class. Looks like one of the kids did lock us out, but it looks like a couple of kids have us at number 1 on their list. So recruiting, starting to pick up a little bit of steam. We're starting to get a couple of recruits commit. We're starting to get a couple of commits now. And now it's all about trying to, get these kids to visit and see what they like about us. So let's see about these quarterbacks here. So Phoenix, we moved into the top 3 for him. Let's go to prospect list and see if we can add somebody. Let's get another outside linebacker potentially on here. Go ahead and add this guy. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Well, we slipped to second place for Hepburn, but let's see who's ready for a visit. That's what I need to be looking at. Ready for a visit. Okay. Okay, well, Brutus is ready for a visit. Hopefully we can secure his signature with this. Let's go with, I don't know if I want to go with playing time because we have, other running backs. So I'm actually going to go proximity to home with the pitch to him. All right. This guy, Hepburn, another running back. He wants to visit. Let's get him here against Colorado for brand exposure. Andrews, an athlete. He is also ready for a visit. Colorado, I guess, is the only option. Let's go to conference prestige. Cave. He is the 4-star receiver. He is ready to visit us. Let's go program tradition. Looks like he is interested in that. George President. What a name. 3-star right guard. We're booked for Colorado, but let's go athletic facilities with him. Steve Lodeholt, right edge rusher. No relation to Phil Lodeholt. I don't know if any of y'all know who that is, but I think he's an offensive lineman that used to play for the Minnesota Vikings back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean when Brett Favre was quarterback. 3-star edge rusher. He's ready to visit us. Can't come against Colorado, so he's going to have to come against our FCS opponent. Let's go with playing style for him. Jansen, FCS as well. Let's go playing style with him. Lozano, tight end. Actually, that's all we can do. So yeah, maybe we can get those guys to come to recruiting visits maybe in the next wave. We do have a recruit coming this week against Baylor. So we'll see if we can maybe secure a signature there. Let's take a look at the conference standings right now. I mean, we're 5-0. I got a feeling that BYU is 2-2. They're 1-0 in the conference. I don't know why they're still they have 2 losses. We're undefeated. I don't know why we're not number 1. Is it because of the point differential or something? It can't be that. We're 4-0 in conference. They're 1-0 in conference. looks like they barely played anybody in the Big 12. We've been playing nothing but Big 12 opponents. Maybe it's because our schedule is like front-loaded. Like we have a bunch of bye weeks like towards the back half of the season. But I guess everybody else gets theirs earlier, so they have to wait to see how things stack up before they, I guess I don't know, make decisions about that. But I guess it is what it is. Let me take a look at maybe the. Let's take a look at the injury report. Does it tell me anything about the status? Okay, so it does. Okay, so Suggs, I should have looked at the injury. He had an abdominal tear, so he's been out. He missed the last game. He's been pretty solid for us, so it's a little bit discouraging for him to be out. Locke has the broken hand, but he's going to be back in 3 weeks. And then Jermichael Green is going to be back in 4 weeks. So we are looking at getting Locke back for, let me take a look at our schedule here. So when are we going to get Locke back? So he's going to miss the Baylor game. He's going to miss the Colorado game. And actually, this is our toughest stretch of the season. These are the only 2 ranked opponents that we are facing so far this season, at least that are on the schedule as of right now. We've got number 22 Colorado that is 2-1, and we've got number 15 Oklahoma State who was 2-1 as well. So if we beat one of these opponents, I think that's going to be our best chance to crack the top 25 this season and get back into contention for the Big 12 title, truly, after taking a year off last year. I don't know how much simulation I'm going to do just to ensure that we can get back into contending form, because that's when I feel like we're going to start landing these better recruits. Like we're going to land that like 5-star quarterback that I'm looking for. Because if y'all recall, I've talked about this. That's what it took for us to win that national championship. The quarterback we recruited was at least a 4 or 5-star kid. So we need to get back to that because, listen, Hammond's played the last 2 games pretty decently. But it could all come crashing down this week against Baylor. This is a pretty big recruiting week for us as well. We're 5-0. They're 2-1. It's a rivalry game. It's a shootout. I mean, it matters. It matters. So this will be our last game of the live stream that I'll play. So after 2 weeks on the road, we're back home to face the rival Baylor Bears. Looks like a nice afternoon game. Lots of clouds, but looks like a pretty good day in the 806. Hammond is coming off of his best game of the season and arguably one of the best games of his career here. It's been a starter. Got to stack success on top of success, man. That's what we're looking to do today with Hammond. Bailey, though, gets the ball first, so for the first time in a few games, they're not going to start on up with the ball. So now we got to let our defense go out there and hunt. Hopefully we get Suggs back in a couple of weeks. It's a big part of the defensive line. But fortunately, we've got guys that, have stepped up. So, yeah, last year we lost 13-7. I know that was a game I simulated because I don't recall losing that. Playing that game. I might just simulate maybe 1 or 2 games from here on out because relying on the sim, I just feel like with the overall of my team, it's just asking for trouble. And I don't mind playing more of the games than this. That's what's up.
They're going to run it to the right.
A great tackle right there. Good job, Holly. You notice Holly had to drop and cover different times, and he wasn't too bad. He wasn't getting burned very much. And it's only on occasion, so it's not anything too crazy. Short, 4th down and 7, force them to punt on their first drive. That's what we're looking for. Well, almost to midfield for McKenna. Take it. 355 yards, 4 TDs last week for Hammond, and he had a rushing touchdown. So, stack more success on top of that, man. What can we do today?
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last
game. And Blunt gets a nice run right off the bat.
He's amazing. It wasn't that he was
and again, pretty decent running game, even with Blunt. He's the 3rd string running back. He's eating up here, so.
He did a really good job checking
going
it
to take
down,
the ball completely out of his hands.
when it wasn't open downfield.
It's
That
like that.
kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable,
decent catch by
another day like last week. I mean, that dude
tight
was
end right there.
accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, great catch by Stone. Way to come back to the ball. I was a little bit worried that I didn't throw it well enough. He could come back to catch it. It was supposed to be an out route. He's supposed to go to the sideline. I was supposed to lead him there, but I didn't quite do that. Oh, you're open. There we go. I was kind of waiting for him to get that block. Waiting for him to come around. But he didn't get there in time. It's okay. Still a first down. Still a good passing play.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open.
Once, excuse me.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense.
Touchdown, Leon. The tight end gets into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
7-0 early on Baylor. These few games, we started off hot.
Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb.
Taylor had a better drive on this one.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line.
They'll hold up,
D. Giant defensive tackle. Second down coming up.
Into the first quarter, up 7-0. Solid start.
And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Baylor fans traveled all the way here. They're not looking happy.
First play of the period will be a second down.
Second attempt.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Gets it out.
Way to anticipate that pass. Good job, Taylor.
That completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be
Read that play. 3rd and 11.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Almost got there for the sack, but still an incomplete pass. Gets their drive off course. 4th and 11. On a snap ball.
This will be the second time
First 2 drives for Baylor, 2 punts. Although they hit a couple of decent passes on us, so getting a little bit more confident back there probably.
On its way to the field. Wants to throw. It's Hammond.
Job. Leon's the one eating it. Oh my goodness! What a great run after catch. That was beautiful, Leon.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really
got Leon again. I had to lean him just a little bit. Rolled out. Great throw by Hammond on the run.
Closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
No, that's McKenna. Yeah, that's McKenna for first down. His first catch.
Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's
trying to go to the... Well, I picked up 1 yard, so that wasn't a total loss. Lost cause, I should say.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly.
Into the end zone, touchdown, perfect throw.
Short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It goes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
Oh, they almost came in there with a block.
Where he's gonna be.
Up 14-0. Ted Grimm. Our centers are well returned. Put Georgia. Best offensive lineman. Center. So. Center's pretty important on the offensive line. I know.
And it'll be a touchback.
But another successful touchdown drive, up 14-0 on Baylor. Starting to, take control of this game, so that's good. We'll do the same on defense. Haven't really gotten that big, turnover or big sack yet, but I feel like we're getting close there. Now they're going to go no huddle, try to get us off balance a little bit. They weren't doing this before, but they're doing it now.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively.
Thought I had a chance at
possessions together here, make something happen.
Missed him just by a little bit. Just got there a little bit too late in the rush.
A little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
3rd and 1. I mean, they're probably in 4-down territory anyway, so I don't think it matters if they can get this. All right, 4th and 2. Oh, nope, they're not going for it. They're punting it. I mean, I'm not surprised, but, I mean, we're probably going to eat up the rest of the clock here for the first half. But then again, I mean, 4th and 2 is still like, I mean, it's not far to go, but, it's still, I guess, a decent distance. Yeah, I guess I could sympathize with it. Doesn't bother me, though. McKenna with his second grab of the game. We'll go a little bit no huddle here, just to kind of just a little bit off balance.
Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
I don't want to run through the blast. I'm not risking him getting hurt. I know he's more of he's got a little bit of scrambling ability, but that rushing touchdown that we had in that last game, I mean, that was wide open too. Okay, I'm going to let the clock tick down to the 2-minute timeout because I don't really know what I want to do here. I mean, it's 4th and 1. We could keep this drive moving, keep the ball out of their hands. I mean, it's only 1 yard.
Let's go get the first down.
The last few times in the last game, we went for it on 4th down. We were successful. We're going to do some more. We're going to do it again. We're going for it.
Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard.
And we don't get it, of course.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, that was a problem. Well, that was a bad gamble there. Dang it. Let's give Baylor some life at the end of the half.
Got it in the middle.
2nd and inches already. A long completion.
Chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Finally, we get that sack. Great job. Let's go. Coming up to make the play.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete.
Oh man, I missed him. Oh, I had him.
Defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This first
not spending a timeout just yet, but
starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Get him down. There we go.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and
we got that quarterback down because middle of that line was open. We would have been able to probably pick up that first down if he had a little bit more time to run.
But give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Baylor called their second time.
The offense calls timeout. It's the
starting to really regret that 4th and 1 decision. Just gave them new life.
Series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wants to go up top.
We get a sack. Good job, Ezekiel.
It's just a tremendous effort.
We have 1 timeout left. They're not calling it yet. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to pass up any chance for any points, which at this point may just be a field goal.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatened.
3rd down and goal.
Running out of time here in the first half.
I imagine we'll just kick it if they don't get this. And they don't. They ran out of time? They ran out of time! Oh my goodness, they ran out of time! They didn't call, they burned their last timeout and they didn't get back to the line quick enough. Wow. Stopped him on the goal line, so even though we turned the ball over with probably a pretty terrible idea with going for it on 4th and 1 when we're already at 14-0, I don't know, I just wanted to eat up the rest of the clock so they wouldn't have a chance to do what they almost did, which was drive down the field and answer with a touchdown of their own. But, live and learn. Still, Will Hammond, 2 touchdown passes in this game, I think. No, I think it's just 1 touchdown. I think the first touchdown was run by 1. No, it's 2 touchdowns. Leon caught the first one, the other one was Gums, so it's Will Hammond. He has 2 touchdown passes. All right, 14-0 going into the 3rd quarter. Gums on the return. He had that nice touchdown earlier.
Something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Dropped by the tight end.
After picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's
you know that guy was kind of creeping, but still 3rd and 4.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
On Stone. Good catch.
Close to the marker, it's Stone.
Except another first down.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. First down for this offense. The short hand.
One out of the backfield with a nice grab.
Job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Hammond.
The throw. Nice Turner. Again with another nice catch.
Chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They just keep firing. The short hands, it's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Drop back a little bit, but Turner is open, and Turner is gone. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Hammond. Perfect drive to open the 3rd quarter. Just going to take it right down the field and keep the pressure on Baylor. Get him down, don't let him up, like Jimmy Johnson used to say.
Because it only takes 1 play. We know how much of a factor.
I've been really impressed with at least, well, I mean, the first game, you know, we did okay passing, but all 3 games of this live stream, we've been able to throw the football better than we had in the first part of the season. I think Hammond's finally, well, I think the biggest thing is that I'm taking it a little bit slowly. I mean, by slowly, I mean I'm just kind of staying calm and really kind of looking at the routes, really trying to see where everything is, trying to kind of get into the eyes of Hammond, you know, on his passes. Just try to make good decisions. Because I think a lot of the because I mean, then again, I mean, I'm the one controlling everything. The interceptions I've been throwing have really just been me just not seeing things and just staring stuff down, which no quarterback should do. Never stare down receivers. You do that, you're going to be in trouble.
Here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, how did you not? Okay, well, at least somebody went up and made the play.
And the Bears are in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Great job.
Should have tried to come in there with a big hit, made him fumble the ball. Didn't get a chance to use the hit stick there.
From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got
into the 3rd quarter.
It's 2nd and 10.
We've still got a goose egg on the board, other than field goal range. seconds the best chance for points.
Fires on the move.
Man,
trying to get it in. Huge
DB just couldn't cover for that long.
And now they've got it 1st and goal. The Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
I got blown out of the hole.
Forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
He was coming screaming up the middle, but didn't get there in time. He was trying to come up and make the play.
Touchdown, Baylor!
I thought that because the... All right. I was trying to come in there and get the sack with the defensive tackle, but the ball was thrown right over his head. I should have stuck my hands up or something. I didn't think about doing that. Nevertheless, Baylor's on the board with 25 seconds left to go in the third. So they finally break the seal. No shutout today, but still up by two touchdowns. Although we still have one whole quarter to go.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team,
Right up.
and they stop him at the 21.
So they finally answer with a touchdown.
First play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. And a physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Go up for that one, but Turner still hauled in. 6 catches for 79 yards. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. We've got a 3rd and 4 coming up. I'd still call it a critical one because, you know, we continue to extend drives, be able to take more time off the clock and prevent Baylor from getting back into this game.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's
got it, but he's inches short.
Gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Red Raiders will try to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move.
Get him down, don't let him
That'll
out.
be enough
That's
for
what
a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Good slide, Hammond. Inches to go.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket.
Audibling is never... Okay, it actually works this time. So we're going to go with a zone play, you know, simple, you know, halfback zone. Picks him first.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Ah, breaking tackles, rumbling, stumbling, almost gets it first. Nice run by Blunt. Only has 44 yards today, but they've been 44 important yards, if you ask me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Freaking fullback just couldn't get anywhere. Eisen didn't get anywhere.
Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Screen, works, Blunt, move, 1st down.
As they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at
207 yards through the air for Hammond so far.
Just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
There's 3 minutes left to go, so we're churning some clock here.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And Baylor's finally going to start spending timeouts. First one just spent, 2 of them left.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass.
Stone.
They've got
It's
it
the out route.
outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Bruised ribs.
Tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice
back.
this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead
something's
here
broken.
late in the game, but the
Broken
defense
is
knows
problem.
the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does.
Oh, God, Leon for the touchdown. Let's go. Hit him in stride for 6. Beautiful.
That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their
Up by 3
sixth
scores
straight
again.
win.
This game's
It's
over.
another good decision by the quarterback.
And I just went for the jugular there.
On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or
It's looking like the last 2 games we've won pretty comfortably. Or we're about to, even if Baylor scores on the second drive.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense.
It's been a game where we just kind of asserted our dominance early. Defense only surrendered 1 touchdown so far, and we just really haven't really looked back. And once again, like last week, Will Hammond's picking up right where he left off. Passing game has been there. Running game was not really a lot going on there with Blunt, but hey, we've been picking them apart through the air today. And then again, they've kind of been picking us apart a little bit in the second half. But I'm not complaining too much. This is desperation time
This
for them.
defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now.
2-minute timeout. They've only got 1 timeout left, so
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
too much to
downs.
overcome. They're down by 3
He
touchdowns.
wants to throw it again. Under fire. Got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the
Incomplete.
pass
Way to get there and knock it away.
loose by the hit. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bears started this drive back
I'm happy we're surrendering all these yards in the fourth quarter. They didn't have to go, but
Looking
it's fine.
downfield on 1st down.
Finally, we get a sack. Slow down some of them. It's our 3rd sack of the day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
It's got another one.
He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's a hit.
Get their defense. There we go. Ollie coming around the edge for the sack. All right. 4th and goal. This is the game. Well, I mean, this is their last chance to get any points.
Putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do. Beck's going for the goal line.
And he's not going to get there. All right, well, at least the defense buttoned up at the end of that drive, didn't let up and late score. So the score will look a little bit better. We always like that. Now we just got to burn through the rest of this clock and get out of here with the win. So we're going to move to 6-0. I'm guessing now we might be able to kind of enter the top 25 discussion, even though we haven't played any ranked opponents on our schedule. But we're about to go into a 2-game stretch where we do have ranked Colorado and ranked Oklahoma State. So those are pretty big ones coming up. If we win one or both of those, I think we're definitely going to be a top 25 team. Will Hammond, another decent game through the air, 245 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Once again, did not throw an interception. Will Hammond has been on a little bit of a hot streak in the last few games. Also, the receivers are getting some separation. We're just playing a little bit better in the passing game. That's really what's been happening. We're just playing a little bit better. We're going to get Locke back in a couple of weeks. Once we get him back, reinsert him into the fold, I feel like our offense is going to get to a whole other level for the rest of the season. So, pretty excited about that. Defense is still doing their thing. I mean, we're not letting up a whole lot of points. So yeah, that's pretty big for us. And we earned a commitment, and that is the kid who was visiting. 3-star left tackle, Amir Crane from Haslett, Texas. He has committed, and looks like we've got quite a few recruits are moving up on their board to number 1 on their lists. So that's looking pretty good. And we've got an architect unlocked, coachability. So good. We've got some coachabilities unlocked. So we have cracked the top 25, and Colorado is no longer ranked. I guess they lost last week. Did they? I guess they did. So Colorado is no longer ranked. We're ranked 24th in the country now with 6-0. Oklahoma State, though, is still ranked at 3-1. So, yeah. But, hey, we've already gotten past the bowl eligibility threshold at 6-0. This is a way better start than we had last season, for sure. So I'm going to do the recruiting for this week, and then I'm going to wrap up the live stream. Like I said, I was only going to do 3 games in this live stream, and I've done the 3 that I wanted to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do the recruiting for this week, and then I'm going to wrap up the live stream for tonight. Looks like these guys, unfortunately, have locked us out. Can't blame them too much. Some of these guys have added a little bit late, so kind of late to the party on the recruiting trail. All right, well, outside linebackers, I just took 2 off the board, so I want to add 2 more back. Looks like we do have a recruit at every position so far in terms of on the board. All right, I really want to see who else is ready for a visit. Okay, there's not a whole lot. This guy Lozano. Let's schedule a visit with him. I know it's the FCS team, but it is what it is. Braham, not Abraham, but Braham, Alex Braham, 5-star right tackle. He is ready to visit. Let's get him here against West Virginia. Hey, I'm going to do playing time with him because he's a 5-star recruit. All right, this guy's a 2-star. Oh, the QB, Phoenix. Yeah, let's get him here against West Virginia. Let's do coach prestige with him. So we got the quarterback commit coming against West Virginia, so that should be pretty big. And as far as Phoenix, unfortunately, we've slipped down to 3rd on his list. So that's not great. We've definitely slipped with Hepburn. Andrews, we're still number 1. The fullback, Cave, we're starting to slip up a little bit there. I know we already have him coming for a visit, so we're kind of stuck with what we can do. Lozano, though, yeah, we can't do anything more with him. We're maxed out on all that. Scouted 100% with him. I know there's some kids that I haven't really done a whole lot of scouting with. Lodeholt, 100% scouted him. He might have us in the top. Okay, Haskins. Let's do some scouting on him. All right, not a jewel, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and send the house. All right, we're down to 20 points now. We're number 1 on his list. We got a chance to land him. Yeah, we need to add some kids to our list. We can still add 2 more guys. Let's go to any and let's see who else maybe really a need for us that we can add. Let's go ahead and add this corner. We're 8th on his list, but still in this edge rusher, why not? Yeah. Really not too high on any of these kids' lists. Oh, except this corner. We've done everything with him. Jansen. Oh, Helton. Yeah, we gotta start putting some points to him. We don't have enough for that. Yeah. Have we offered him a scholarship? Yeah, we have. Okay. We only have 20 points still left. Just DM him. Iloka. I've already offered him a scholarship. Let's go with DM him. All right. I feel like we're going to lose out on some of those kids down the line here, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the Big 12 standings before we wrap things up. for the stream tonight. Okay, so Oklahoma State is now number 1 in the conference. They're 3-1. Of course, we're 6-0, undefeated, number 24 in the country. Oklahoma State is ranked, but there's no other Big 12 teams that are ranked right now. Although UCF is still undefeated. I know we play them, I think, towards the latter part of the season. But we're only one of 2 unbeatens in the Big 12. So championship looks like it's really ours to give up if we, start faltering down the stretch. I mean, we're already 6-0, bowl eligible already. So that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. Obviously, I mentioned at the top of this that I do have the next 2 days off normally. So I might come back tomorrow afternoon with one. I don't plan on doing any live stream tomorrow night because the Cowboys are going to be playing the Cardinals, and I'm going to be watching that game and also kind of doing my extra side job, which is doing some recap articles from that game for a website I write for. So I'm going to be busy tomorrow night with that. Maybe I'll do one late depending on how I feel. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.